What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be reviewing my comp I won at Drummondville. As you saw in the title, I flashed the whole competition for my score, but there is a boulder I did not do, so stay till the end to see how hard that boulder was. And today we're gonna be climbing with Thomas. We saw him already on another competition, and as you probably know, he's incredibly strong, and he's the reason why I push myself so hard on these boulders. So anyways, I was still warming up, and there was some pretty dynamic movements like this one, but the competition was the 6 best boulders that count in your score, so this wasn't really necessary for me to do. I just wanted to warm up, and of course I wanted to flash it because, well, I want to work on these movements. But as I said, I just need the 6 best boulders of this competition, and there was 40 boulders, so ideally I would get number 34 and up. And if I want to get the best score possible, like always, I gotta flash the boulders because we had a maximum of 3 attempts, and after that it just counts as your third. So believe it or not, this boulder actually got me the win. It's so weird to say because it's only number 34, but Thomas didn't flash it and I got it on my first attempt, so that made the whole difference. And it's a pretty lame victory. Like, I flashed it and he didn't, and that's the reason why I got like in first place. But that happens, like sometimes you just misread the beta, and I actually took the beta from him, so like it was a pretty cheesy win. We were pretty much on the same level in this competition, and as you see here, he is cruising through this dyno. I actually thought I was gonna miss and probably take like 5 attempts at least, because I'm really bad at these type of movements, and usually it takes me a long time to understand them or just commit to them. I feel like sometimes I'm still like scared to land on a volume and not just kill myself by like slipping, or you know, just you want to commit to 100% right off the bat, and that's what I did in this attempt, and I could get a flash of it. But you know, like I said, I think without Thomas I would not give 100%. So yeah, this damn dude is really pushing me, and now we're already moving to number 36, and he's going again first. I think he was always like the first one to go in those boulders, but later on I went first. But he's still flashing these boulders, and I was like, oh man, like he's just keep on flashing every single boulder, and I have to keep up, or I know I'm not gonna be like in first place. Okay. So anyways, I went to number 36, and I was feeling a little boxed out on this boulder. I felt like there was some moves I couldn't really do like him, and I just jumped into this next crimp, which was really cool but insanely risky. If I still wanted to get the flash for this boulder, it was definitely not like the most efficient way to flash it, but I could still get to the end of this boulder and send it on my first attempt. So I was still keeping up, but I was like, man, this is so damn close. And I volunteered myself to go first on the slab because I felt like he was going first every single time, and the slab was the boulder we were less likely to get out of all the hard boulders. And actually here, last time we did a slab in this gym, it was like insanely hard. It was like the hardest boulder in the qualification round, but this time the slab was more accessible. So when I got to this point, it was getting confusing. I didn't do the right beta, but I still pulled on, and I did this weird beta at the end and kind of dabbed on the last hold, but I didn't feel it. Some people said I dabbed. I was like, no, I swear I didn't feel it. I actually don't know. I gave it like 1 attempt. But if you want to call it a dab, well, we don't see it from this angle. Like, we see it from below. It does look like a dab, but I don't think I touched the hold. But anyways, so Thomas actually did the right beta, like that the route setters intended, and he flashed a damn boulder also, so we were still even. except for number 34. But at that moment, we thought we were gonna get every single boulder, so we were like, oh my god, this is so close. We don't have any separation. We basically have the same score. And in this boulder, it was also pretty damn hard to get a flash of it because it was tricky with those volumes. You didn't really know where to position yourself. And this last move, as you saw, like I had to commit on the last move. It was a jug, but like I was still scared of not holding it and not flashing it. But yeah, I got a flash, so Thomas was like, I bet I'm gonna flash it too. And he was pretty solid into this boulder, and since I went first again, he basically knew that the last hold was pretty juggy, and well, he committed like I did, so it wasn't too much of a problem for him. Oh yeah! Okay. I didn't tell you earlier, but the route setters didn't really know we were coming into this comp because it's like a local comp that people just want to have fun, and of course there's gonna be like some hard boulders that we were doing here, but not some incredibly hard boulders that like we would have a lot of trouble on. So the route setters were like, why didn't you tell us that you were coming into this competition? And it was last minute. I didn't even know if I worked that day, so we decided the same day if we were going or not. But anyways, we were still flashing every single boulder. This is number 39 out of 40, so there was one boulder left. And Tama got a flash of this one, which is crazy because number 39 looked really hard. I think it was like a hard V9, maybe normal V9, but at this last section, I had so much trouble. It was not my boulder.
Allez, come on! Come on! Allez, allez! Ain't no way! Oh yeah!
As you saw, I was incredibly boxed out, but I could still find my way. So we moved on to number 40, which is this insanely big paddle. And at first, this looked really hard, but once we pulled on it, it wasn't as bad as we thought. Tama didn't actually like this beginning. He was like, okay, this is impossible for me. But I was feeling it. I don't know, I thought I could hang it one arm, and I actually did in this attempt. But it cost me a lot of energy, and I didn't think I could do that again. So you'll see in a moment what beta we come up with after. But this was the crux. Getting into the left hand up there was so much harder. But as you see here, the beginning, we just start with the arete. We do this compression and slowly do the paddle. It still took some strength, but it was so much easier than the original paddle. But as you see here, Tama is also struggling for the crux move because those holes, I don't know if you can see it from the video, but they're trash. They don't have much friction, and this is in the steep part of the wall. And every time we got here, we were so confused on what to do because the position was weird, the heel hook was not great. It was just a really hard, probably V9 move in itself. The boulder, I think, was probably V11. I'm not sure. We were pretty exhausted at that point. But look at this right here. I bumped my right hand, and that way I could match it. So it was the beta I came up with, but like after an hour, so no skin, no energy. And I was like, damn, I wish I knew this from the beginning. Tama was still struggling on the last part. And even me, like this last move was just also so hard. I think one route setter stuck it one time and he was like, okay, this is an incredibly hard boulder, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, it was just a really, really hard boulder. After I think an hour and a half of trying only this boulder, since we flashed the whole competition, I gave it my last attempt because I had to leave in a few minutes. I still had some energy to make this move work, and I could get a match of the second to last hold. And with my beta with the arete, it was actually great. It's just that I had no more energy and I was kind of close to sticking the last move, but I still needed more juice and could not send it, unfortunately. So yeah, that was the competition. I got 6 flashes on my score sheet because we did not get the last boulder. Cheesy win for me, but I had a great time with Tama. As always, we have so much fun competing with each other. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching these boulders. If you have any suggestions on YouTube videos you want to see, leave them in the comments. So thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time.